Howdy. Welcome back. What's up, gamers? Howdy. Welcome back to the channel. This is an awful intro. Fantastic. I'm jumping into it, alright? So, Hollywood, it makes movies, right? And, there's the Bible. And the Bible, is filled with lots of stories that, Hollywood can turn into fantastic productions. Some of which are actually good and others are not. No. But I feel like there's a specific area in the Bible that the Hollywood has missed, and they could get some quite good stuff out of. Okay, there's a section here that's found in 2 Samuel 23, as well as 1 Chronicles 11. It's all about David's mighty men. All right. So what this section is it contains stories and then a list of David's mighty men. So the first of these listed, is one of the three, and the three were like, I guess, the best of the best. And so the first is Josheb Basshebeth. I think that's a pretty good name for my third child. But he was the chief of the three, right? He's the most important out of the three, and he once just took a spear, killed 800 guys, all in one encounter, as it says. That's pretty cool. Imagine the cinematography in that one right there. One guy just kills 800 dudes with a spear. That'd be pretty cool to watch. Just saying. The second of the three is Eleazar. Might be a better name for my third child, considering I could call him Eli. But anyways, basically him and the next of the three, they basically did the same thing here. They were fighting, they were getting beaten, everyone else ran away, and they stood their ground and killed the rest of the army and won the battle. The third was Shammah, third of the three, and like I said before, he basically just did the same thing as Eleazar. But then all together at one time, David was hanging out at a stronghold, and he said, "Man, I'm really thirsty." Kind of like to himself, he says, "I really wish someone would, go to Bethlehem and grab me some water from this well." And the three were like, "Why not?" Well, the issue here is that well near Bethlehem was also where all of the Philistines were, okay? They break through into the camp. They get the well, and so I'm trying to, picture here, for the film, one of the guys is like drawing up water, right? You know what I mean? He lays down the bucket and draws it up. While two other guys are like standing behind him, fending off the entirety of this camp of Philistine warriors. And they go back and they give the water to David, and he's like, "Where'd you get this from?" And they're like, "Well, we got it from the well." He's like, "Well, I can't drink this. You risked your lives for some water for me? I can't do this." And he pours it out and is like, "God, I can't drink this." And I don't understand. I mean, if they went through all the trouble of giving you the water, at least drink it. But it's not. I'm not David, so I don't know. So that's the three, and that's all very impressive in itself. That whole exploit there. Then move on to Abishai, and he was cool guy, and he also one day had a spear, and then there were 300 men. He killed all of them. For whatever reason, he was made commander of the three. But finally, I feel like this is the one that Hollywood needs to take a look at here. Mr. Benaiah. Also, probably a good name for my third child, because I can call him Benny. That'd be fun. But Benaiah, starts out, it's like he struck down two of Moab's mightiest warriors, right? So mightiest. Probably some pretty, formidable guys. So at some point, he found himself fighting, two of Moab's best warriors. I don't know if it's at the same time. I'm assuming because it makes it a lot cooler. So, two great swordsmen against one, and he kills them both. That's pretty cool. Oh, but we're not done here. No. Benaiah also one day fell into a pit, which, you know, kind of clumsy of him. And there's a lion there, and he kills the lion. He just decides, there's a lion. He's probably pretty hungry. This is, you know, cold weather here. I'm going to survive, and I'm going to kill the lion. So now you can imagine having, like, you know, the Herculean, like, lion's coat. You know, lion's fur. You know what I'm talking? I think Dwayne Rock Johnson had like that or something. Oh, but we're not done. No. So, next, he kills a 7'6" Egyptian. Okay? But that's not all. No, it's not just him, you know, killing this big dude. You know, that's not... He's a big guy. You know what I mean? Is it really that impressive? Oh, yes, it is. Because when they fought, he fought him with a club. Okay? So Benaiah has a club, and this 7'6" absolute giant of a man has a spear, right? But Benaiah then, at some point throughout this fight, takes the Egyptian spear, right? And then kills him with it. How badass can you get? You're fighting this giant, you take his weapon from him, and you kill him with it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then he was, you know, put in charge of David's bodyguard for a good reason. Well, there's some cool stories or whatever. Well, making movies about Jesus is good and stuff like that. Maybe to appeal to the masses, you know, get them more interested in the Bible. Show them this. Make a movie about Benaiah, okay? It's basically, you know, Oberyn Martell against the Mountain in Game of Thrones, except the little guy actually wins and doesn't make a fool of himself at the end and get his head, you know, squished, which wasn't good. Think about it, Hollywood. Throw my man's Benaiah into the ring here. I personally want to see this movie. If they don't make it by the time, you know, I'm big and famous and all that, then I'll have to make the movie. But that's all I got for today. Just want to throw out this, you know what I mean? So yeah, thanks for watching, you know, subscribe, like the video, you know, maybe flick the bell, make it ring a little bit every time I post something. But yeah, that's all I got for you, and adios.